Okay, guys, this is going to be Module 1, Revivals, that we're going to go into. We'll just start off with a little prayer. Dear God, thank you for joining us today, and please keep us all safe. Okay, can have a seat. Now, revival is very important, especially for level 2, level 3 type knockouts. Just to recap the knockouts, level 1, they have a minor dysfunction, okay? What I just did to Hazik, they go blur. Level 2 is what we've been doing, okay? You go down, but you're not out. Level 3, you're out. Okay, and generally, okay, listen very carefully, it takes 20 minutes recovery. Okay, that's one of the questions. Okay, the recovery time from a dysfunction is 20 minutes. Okay, generally when you guys got knocked out, first, you know, your head, maybe you had a headache, spinning, okay, but then after about 20 minutes, you start to feel it. Okay, volunteer. Any volunteers? Herbert? You gonna do a knockout now? Okay, lie down. Okay, he's out. Fastest knockout ever. Okay, so we're gonna do the first revival, which is a head revival. Now, with all the revivals, the first thing you do is you assess the situation. Okay, just like when you learn CPR, okay, the first thing they teach you is assess. You don't want to be reviving someone if there's a danger to yourself. Okay, if this guy's in the middle of the road, danger to him and a danger to me as well. So, or maybe I knocked him out and he's got 3 of his friends ready to charge me. So, reviving him is not my priority. Handling his 3 friends is my priority. Okay? So you assess the situation. You have to think, was it a head knockout? Heart? Lung? What type of revival do I need to do? Okay, but right now we know this was a head knockout. Okay, we did, let's say for example, stomach 5, okay, to his left side. Okay, so first thing what we want to do is fold his legs over, okay? And then bring him up. Now, chances are, with a level 2 knockout, he can support himself. Okay? When you guys were knocked out, you didn't need someone to hold you up. You can still sit up on your own. So, you don't really need to brace him. On a level 3 knockout, he'll be out. You need to give support. You'll need to use your knee to hold him up, okay? And then also to support his neck. Grandmaster Art Mason once said that from Grandmaster Steve Stewart, one time he hit a guy so hard, they actually took 20 minutes to revive the guy. So imagine that. We're not at that level yet. He wasn't out for 20 minutes, they took 20 minutes just to revive the guy. So, going back, so if this is a level 2 knockout, okay, we don't really need to brace, okay, you can just relax. Now, we had striked on his left side, stomach 5, so we want to slap on the wake-up nerve here, okay, and when you slap, you can use your palm and give a little sound like that. Okay, and then you massage the back of the neck. Okay, you can ask him how is he feeling. If he's got some headache, you can pull up the energy, okay, from the back here through the spine, pull it up to the head, pull it from here, and then throw it to the ground. You do that about 3 times. Okay, and then make sure he's okay. Also, his palms should be face up, not touching the ground. Okay, or else send charges down to the ground. So that's basically it. The only thing for girls, the feet, the opposite. Okay? So that's the head revival. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go to the second revival, which is lung revival. Now, maybe I'll use this one here. For the lung revival, if we take, for example, large intestine 10, or even lung 5, or lung 6, okay, these are located on the radial nerve. Now, the radial nerve connects to the body, to the back here at vertebrae C5, which then connects to the phrenic nerve, which goes down to the diaphragm. Okay, so this is how it's actually connected. So what's happening is when we strike this large intestine 10 in an upwards motion, okay, it's going to send a jolt, okay, of electricity into this radial nerve, up to the back of the spine, down to the phrenic nerve, and open the diaphragm, open the lungs, so they can breathe better. Okay? Now, doesn't necessarily have to be large intestine 10. It could be any point along this arm. Okay? So, as long as we're on the radial nerve, so let's say we strike his large intestine 10 here, okay, just relax. Okay? It goes up and goes down. Now, something to note, actually, if we strike up, opens the lungs. If we strike down, closes the lungs. So, make sure you know the direction. Okay? If the guy is having breathing difficulty, you don't want to increase it. Okay? Or else you have another problem on your hand. Alright? But let's say in a fighting scenario, I can pull the energy this way. I can take away his breathing. Okay? It's in a defense situation. So in a healing situation, we want to go up. Alright? Now, for a lung revival, actually if you go down, no, just on your knees. Or sit with your legs open. Okay. There's 2 points here. We got spleen 17, okay, just to the left, or just underneath the nipples, okay, here. If we strike these 2 points, okay, in an upwards direction, can also open the lungs. Okay, so if it's a more severe case, okay, we can just go in here and strike in and up, or we can pull the energy out this way. Okay? Any questions? Okay, so pause there. Okay, the next revival we're going to do is the heart revival. Okay? Everything all goes back to the same thing I mentioned at the beginning. Whatever the revival is, always assess the situation. Okay, if you see him with his hands maybe on his heart, don't do a head revival. Okay? You have to see what the problem is. If he's breathing difficulties, right? Don't do the heart revival. Okay? So assess, can give you an idea of what the problem is. If you are the one that knocked him out, you should know. Okay? But maybe somebody else knocked him out, you're coming in to help. Okay? These techniques also can be used on the street, maybe someone having a heart attack. Or someone with asthma, breathing difficulties. Okay? Maybe your classroom, the teacher starts out chest pain. You can jump in and you can help. Okay? So it may not be from a knockout. Okay? It could be from something else. Alright? But these techniques have been used by ambulance drivers, other people in emergency situations, not related to Kyusho. And they're effective as well. Okay, so the next technique we're going to do is the heart. Okay? We're going to be using the point bladder 15 at the back, okay, which is just next to the shoulder blade here. Now, right behind here, on the left side of the UK here at the back is the heart. Okay, so we don't want to be striking on the heart side. Okay, so this part very, very important. We want to be striking on the opposite side from the heart. And when we're striking, we want to strike in an upward direction to the left here, but twisting. Okay, there's a twisting motion. Okay, so we set up our UK. Okay, we secure his head, and then we want to strike in, and then twist. Okay, any questions? You don't really need to hit him, and his heart is okay. All right. Now we're going to demonstrate one more simple revival, slap revival, from, let's say, for example, a level 1 knockdown. Okay, so let's say, for example, okay, I knocked him, he's feeling a little bit dazed. I can just slap and rub the point. Okay, let's say, for example, I had pressed point here, I can slap and just rub in a circular motion. Okay, the camera here. So this is just a simple slap revival. Okay, you guys have been using that already, so it's nothing new. Whether the arms, the body, the head, all the same. Okay, now let's say also can just go down, cross your legs. If he still has a lot of energy in his head, okay, we've been pulling it out, but he's still maybe having a headache. We can try to pull out excess energy through the arms by pulling it out here, and then pulling it out from the fingertips. Okay? In your notes, you'll see there's a section about excess energy. Okay? And this is what we're doing. So pulling it out, and then this guy. Okay? Any questions? Okay. Okay, that concludes the Module 1 Revival Workshop. Is there any questions, guys? Okay, so thank you very much.